Hey guys, I want to do a real quick video. This one is going to be quicker than a lot of the other videos. And I wanted to touch real quick on side work in our industry. There are guys out there that, they'll moonlight, they'll, aside from their full-time job, they'll also, kind of do some things on the side. Maybe they work for, a bigger company, but then they kind of do some smaller stuff. Whatever the scenario is, there are a lot of guys that will do side work on the side. In some cases, they're providing the same equipment and same quality of work, but for less money because they're just doing it on the side for beer money or whatever reason they're doing it. But what I wanted to do this video, and one thing I want to touch on, I've already stepped on a few toes in our little community section or post section on YouTube. I put just a little graphic with a saying on it, and basically it was just something to the effect of side work equals work that is uninsured and unlicensed, right? So if you have somebody that's doing it on the side, in a lot of cases, they're not licensed to do what they're doing. And I know every state is different. I can only speak on Virginia and some of the surrounding states. And I can tell you, especially in Virginia, they are very precise. There's no gray area on whether you're either licensed or not. I know there's other states that are even crazier than that. Some of those guys have told me, some of those states, they crack down on, not just your licensing, but the kind of vehicles you drive and what the lettering has to be and things like that. In Virginia, we don't have to worry about any of that. You just need to be licensed to do what you do. So if you're an electrician, plumber, heating and air guy, or a gas fitter, you have to hold a trade license in those fields to be able to do it. Now, I'm sure there's somebody that might see this video and comment, I have been told by certain general contractors around here that because they hold a Class A general contractor's license, they can do electric and they can do plumbing. But I believe if they were to contact the DPOR, which is our local trade organization to the state of Virginia, they might beg to differ. There's a reason why there's a separate test. There's a reason why if you want to be an electrician or a heating and air guy company, you have to go take a test. You're not a no offense to other trades, but you're not a tile guy or a painter or whatever. Those four trades, they have a whole nother test that you have to take. And in some cases, two tests, your journeyman's and then your master's. So that being said, I have now done what I always say I'm not going to do, and that is turn a short video into a long video. But I wanted to just touch on that. Now, if the guy that you're using to do side work if he's licensed and he carries insurance, well then great. It's not side work in my opinion. To me, that is a licensed and insured company at that point that, oh, by the way, the owner also has a full-time job. That's not side work in my opinion. I'm talking about those guys that will do it for less and they're not licensed, they're not insured. You as the homeowner, yeah, you might have saved some money, but by gosh, you're going to find out that little bit of money you saved, you may then wish years later that you wouldn't have done that. Now, I hope I'm wrong. I'm not trying to scare anybody if you've already had someone do it on the side, but I've heard it so many times. Homeowners will be like, yeah, he did this or that, but now he won't answer his phone. I can't get him back over here. Well, you kind of got what you paid for, no offense. But if you're one of those homeowners that you're a cheapskate and you're not, taking care of the companies that are going to take care of you, well, you kind of got what you paid for. You got a guy that did it for beer money and he's not going to answer his phone with a pleasant hello, right? So I hope that helps. My whole point in doing this is, just make sure they're licensed and insured. And if the contractor that you've hired has a problem with showing proof of their trade license or that the fact that they're insured, that should be a red flag as well. And then finally, if you are in the market for a new heating and air system, if you're in the Middle Peninsula or Northern Neck of Virginia, give us a call, Griffin Air. We would love to earn your business. But if you're not in our coverage area, you're somewhere else in the country and you are in the market for a new heating and air system, before you spend thousands, check out my new website. It's called newhvacguide.com. I'll put a link to it down in the comments. And this website, I basically wrote a book made it a guide, put it on this website, and instead of having a book that would be outdated within a year or two, I'm able to constantly add things on there if new things come out. And the other thing is I've even put information on there that people in our industry don't even want you to know. So I've got a whole page called no-nos and, you know, just things to stay away from and so on. That being said, thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button. We'll see you next time.